The Earth rotates on its axis at a speed of 1,600 km per hour when measured at the equator. It also revolves around the Sun once a year at a speed of 107,000 km per hour, meaning that at this speed, one can revolve around the Earth in only 22 minutes. We are sitting on a ball that spins at amazing speed. The things moving on the surface of the Earth, despite this tremendous speed, remain in place as if nothing is moving. This is due to the force of gravity. It is similar to a slingshot, and its projectile is quickly swung around the thumb and forefinger before being released to shoot a straight line towards the target. Gravity works by fixing moving objects on the ground in the same way, and without it, objects would fly into space like a slingshot. Gravity is one of the four fundamental forces in the universe, in addition to the electromagnetic force, the nuclear force and the small nuclear force, and the absence of one of them disturbs the existence and balance of things and life on Earth and even outside it. If there is no gravity, at once, they will fly into outer space and disappear, as do pets, life and rodents that happen to be in the open. As for those who are inside the houses that are well attached to the ground, they will temporarily escape this terrible fate. But they will suffer from many physiological and will problems. As for those who live in houses, they appear on the ground, and they fly with it in space and disappear. Dr. J. Buckeye, who was one of the astronauts, says that the astronauts are exposed to great effects because our bodies are prepared for life under the influence of gravity as they are on Earth. It has been medically proven that the bones of astronauts in space lose their mass, and their muscles lose their strength, and they also lose a sense of balance. Another astronaut, Kevin Young, says red blood cells are decreasing, for reasons that are still unknown. The immune system loses its strength, which means that wounds do not heal easily. And our minds will be exposed to disturbing damage. If there was no gravity, the atmosphere that surrounded Earth and protected it from the dangers of space would disappear, says astronomer Karen Masters. She adds that the seas, oceans, lakes and rivers will go into space and disappear. And we all know what the disappearance of water means. Eventually, she explains, it will damage our planet itself. The Earth itself will most likely disintegrate into separate clumps floating in space. After presenting this terrifying scenario, we must admit that the laws of physics that we know and which constitute the analytical tool for the phenomena and facts of nature, absolutely deny the possibility of this happening. Because the Earth has mass, or roughly weight, just like any other body, and this weight, by definition of what gravity is the reason for its existence. Thus, in order for the Earth not to have gravity, it is necessary that it not have weight, and if it had no weight, it wouldn't even exist. But this scenario illustrates the importance of the existence of gravity and its essential role in the regularity of the functioning of the entire universe. Without it, there would be no Earth, no life, and no human being.